Good morning. I'm Don Hadley with Applied Vision Works. I'm the president of it, been doing this for about 36 years. And I wanted to share a concept with you. And I think the concept is really around being right. I remember when I first got in business, I thought I had to be right. I had to be really smart. And what I realized over time is the most valuable I could be to other people was to ask really great questions. I didn't necessarily have to be right. So as I asked questions, I found I got a lot smarter, but I also found the audience I'm talking to got smarter because as we went back and forth and shared ideas, asked each other questions and answered, we arrived really at a better approach. And as we moved from leaders into working with teams and cultures of people, we found this an incredibly powerful synergistic thing, which is a wonderful thing. So where I'm coming back to is I find a lot of young emerging leaders that maybe have a little bit less experience, have started in the position they need to be smart and know things. And while I think that's good, it sometimes gets in the way of communication, collaboration, teamwork. But more importantly is sometimes they think we have to be right now, and there gets to be a focus or intensity. And if they're not right now, or somebody that they're working with isn't right now, then they get upset or they feel like there's something wrong or the people aren't doing their job. And so I've found in many cases I can work with an individual or a team of people where they're wrong at the beginning, but as we keep talking, and it may be within one interaction, but it may also be, hey, my sense is what you're saying sounds great here, but over here I'm not sure I understand it. Why don't you go talk to Joe, ask Joe this, or take a look at this manual or this book, or why don't you do some research? And what those questions do is that actually slows down the process, but it begins to teach them how to research and look at it, how to think through it. But over time, I find if I have an interaction every day over a week or two, or an interaction twice a week with somebody over about a month, is they really get cemented into figuring out not just what the right answer is, but they also know some other options and ideas. They've got more of a depth of understanding. So I've found a lot of times instead of one interaction where we have to be right now, we've got the ability to actually say, hey, let's take our time with this, let's do it right, but let's do some research and keep working at it. And some of the answers I'll feed them, some I want to make sure they get from other people, some from books or online. There's a lot of ways to do this. If I can create an experience of learning, then what happens is they get in that habit, and as I'm getting to the end of one little module with them, if you will, is I'm thinking about, okay, what's the next thing I can teach them or have them work on that will expand the scope of what they know, the depth of it, as well as get them to look longer term. Because if I'm doing that, I'm getting them to think more like a business owner, more like me, and it's easier to engage and work and get the result. Plus, it's more fun for everybody. People like learning, at least the right people we want working for us do. So I wanted to share that. If you have any questions, feel free to read our books. We've got podcasts, we've got white papers, all sorts of stuff. But my email is dhadley@appliedvisionworks.com. My cell phone is 919-368-9008. Thank you.